What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all are healthy and well. Today we'll be reacting to moving to Australia made me question everything. Highly recommended. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the recommendations. Shout out to Tiffany Family Travels. Original video link will be down below in my description. Let's jump right into it, man.
I moved to Australia for 6 months and it totally changed the way I view everything. I had to
Damn. In 6 months? In 6 months, it changed how she viewed everything. I bet you she had so many questions. Oh,
question what I believed before. But first, this is Tiffany Travels. I help women and families travel, build wealth, and live richer. So on my channel, you'll find travel vlogs from around the world, as well as interviews with women and families who have moved abroad. If that sounds interesting to you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So I did a study abroad in Australia, and I went to New Zealand and Fiji while I was there. This is during a time of my life where my father was very ill. And I was just in a YOLO phase. I was just in this phase where I'm going to do everything that I want to do before something happens to me, before I die. So I was in like a YOLO phase. So I was doing bungee jumping, I was doing whitewater rafting, I was doing canoeing, I was doing all of
nice.
these excursions.
And you see how she's still alive and she could talk about it today of how she did those crazy but fun, adventurous things. This is why we got to step out of our shells, man, and do things. And I'm really speaking to myself because you will never catch me doing half of them things she just said. What?
All over Australia.
Strac is a buzzkill for real. I promise you. No. No, don't try to get me out there in Australia. Come on, Strac. Let's go jump off a cliff. You can jump off the cliff. I record. Yeah.
I was doing canoeing, I was doing all of these excursions all over Australia. And I went from Sydney up to Cairns to New
Nice.
Zealand. I was doing all these things. While I was there doing the excursions, I met other travelers. So even though I was living there at the time, I was meeting travelers because I was doing excursions like whale watching. I was doing stuff like that in Australia or going to the Great Barrier Reef and going snorkeling there.
Oh,
So
snorkeling.
I um, I met people, and the people there were from Europe, or they were mostly from Europe. Every now and again, I'd meet other Americans, but for the most part, they were from Europe, and they would be in Australia for 4 to 6 weeks. And
What?
I kept meeting people who were saying that they were on holiday, and they were saying, "Oh, how long are you here for?" And I would tell them I'm here for a study abroad, and they would say, "Oh yeah, we're just here for 4 weeks, or we're here for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna go 2 weeks in Melbourne, Melbourne." So I
Yeah, but
started.
how much does all that cost? Damn. Like what? For a couple? 4,000? I looked up trips, guys. Yes, I looked up trips. Because Strack want to go on a trip. You could die any day. I'm trying to travel. What's the point of saving all this money? My grandfather saved all this money and passed away. Rest in peace. From cancer. Saved all this money up, didn't even get to spend it. And ever since, I just been thinking like, man, and plus, I'll be able to come and explore the countries that I react to. It pertains to something I do for a living. It's perfectly fine, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be an experience to never forget. I was looking at the prices and stuff for a couple go out there for 7 days. 7 days was 5 bands, $5,000. I was like, okay, I suppose I'm gonna have to stream or something, baby. We gonna go write that off.
To realize the rest of the world takes a holiday at least once a year. And by holiday, I mean 4 to 6 weeks, at least once a year. And so I met so many people
Wow.
who were on holiday. I met so many people who were in Australia for 4 to 6 weeks. And they would tell me about their previous travels. So they would say, "Oh yeah, last year we went to Jamaica, or the year before that we went to the U.S., or the year before that we were in France, or the year before." this is a regular thing. They travel for weeks every single year. This is not like a once in a lifetime type of situation. This is not, I need a break, I need a gap year, I need a career break, I need a sabbatical. This is how they do life. And I was in college at the time. So I was almost 20, I was 19 years old. And this kind of shaped how I viewed work. I was thinking to myself, we have it backwards in the US. Like why? And the sun is coming out. So let me try to position myself so that I'm less in the sun. Yeah, this is just how they do life.
That's a beautiful background, man.
And I was in college and I was just thinking this model or the paradigm that we have in the United States where you only go on vacation for 2 weeks. And most people don't even use the 2 weeks all at once. That we get 2 weeks vacation and you got to spread that out throughout the year. It's frowned upon.
If you get sick too, you ain't got no sick time. You can use your vacation time for sick days. That's screwed up, ain't it? Now you ain't having no trip because you was sick. You was sick for a couple days, so you and your family can't take that trip, or you'll get fired, or you'll get points in the system or penalized. I'm only used to seeing retired older couples on the planes and stuff. Where y'all just come from? California? Yeah, but man, we about to go to Bermuda. What? And after that, we're going to Santa Monica. What? After that, we're going to Italy. Yeah, we're gonna go see the Eiffel Tower. This is like words that people have actually said to me. I'm serious. After this, we want to go to Africa, da 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 da. I'm like, what? And he was a retired doctor. So I'm thinking of like older retired people. You gotta have that bag. A retired doctor? That man was a neurosurgeon. He was a neurosurgeon, bro. He got money for days. What does his house look like? Actually, he probably don't even got no big house or something. He probably got something nice, affordable, paid off, so he could just travel the world. That's a smart man. That's something I would do. What? Like, it's not normal to come from America being able to do stuff like that. No, no, no. It's too expensive. And our jobs don't offer that. So it's like, well,
And you got to spread that out throughout the year. It's frowned upon for you to take 2 weeks at once. So people are taking long weekends, people are taking a week at the most, maybe 10 days, if you can put it next to a holiday, maybe 10 days, and then that's it. And that is what is normal in the US. And so when I had this experience, this realization, because there was so many people, it wasn't one or two people, it was so many people that I met that had the same experience. It was eye opening. It was like, this is how I want to live my life. I want
seriously.
to be able to take time off from work. I want to be able to take 4 to 6 weeks. I want to be able to take extended travel during the summer. When I was in Australia, that is when I decided that is how my life is going to look. I am going to make sure that I set myself on a career path that allows me to travel.
Hmm.
And so that's the beauty of travel.
That's right. Man, I'm taking y'all with me. We streaming and we traveling, baby. We're streaming and we're traveling. And yeah, straight up, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna document every single second of it too. So I could go back and look at the streams. The world could see it. My supporters could see it. Yeah. We gotta travel. We gotta have fun. We can't really think about the money all the time. Seriously. It comes, it goes. Money comes and goes, but you still remain. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. You gonna get it back.
Is
Get it
that you
back.
have these aha moments, you have these moments where you are changing your paradigm, you're changing how you think. And it's a beautiful thing when you question or when you challenge what's normal. And you're like, this what I thought was normal is not normal. That is overworking. That is working yourself to death. That is not living. What I want to do is live my life and be able to have these experiences that other people have on a regular basis.
This was an amazing video. Once again, original video link will be down below in the description. Let me know, as an American, if you happen to move to Australia or just anywhere else in the world, what's it like on a day-to-day basis, especially financially? If you are comfortable sharing that information, what is it like? Is it cheaper? Do you notice things compared to that country versus America? And it's like, man, I'm never going back to the States. They was robbing me, taking my life away. You know what I'm saying? Please share your honest thoughts and experiences. All my Australians, oh, if you ever travel to America, the United States of America, you know how expensive it is. You know how expensive it can be. Yeah. So please let me know the differences. When you traveled from your beautiful country down under to America, the United States of America, what was it like? How expensive was it? What were some of the things you noticed? And it was like, oh my goodness. But I'm more so worried about what life would be like living in another country. Not more so the traveling. You know? Please share your honest, thoughts and opinions on the traveling. I'm not disregarding your comments on that. But I'm saying, me personally, I want to see what it's like to actually live in another country for like a few months, but actually document it. Now, this is for educational purposes, Strac will get homesick. I'm sorry, I was born and raised in the US. I can't help that. I can't help that. Then I'm going to get homesick. But maybe not. I may fall in love with it. Who knows? But I would feel like that would be something good to do. Like, live in each country for a few months. It's going to be a little difficult in Canada. I get that visa. I cannot stay there for like a maximum of a certain amount of days. But we'll figure all of that out with all the countries. But seriously, I want to see what it's like, and I want to see how long I could possibly stay and just explore the country and get a feel for the culture and what it's like on a day-to-day basis, living like how you guys do. I don't care if I gotta walk around barefoot in the stores, this and that. It's healthy, so what? It's called grounding. People before our times ain't have shoes. What? Wash your feet. You gonna wash your feet, huh? You gonna wash your feet? What? That's what I be telling people, like, walk barefoot. What? You don't wash your feet? You must don't wash your feet. You keep them socks on 24/7, don't you? Like, I come out there and explore and experience, and I would love it. So I could be able to share my own personal thoughts and experiences and comments on it with you guys. Seriously, in the world, my people over here in America, in the United States. Seriously, letting them know what it's like. Seriously, I gotta stop saying America, but lately it's just been a force of habit because it's quicker. But lately I've been feeling like people understand when I'm talking about the United States. But I gotta stop saying America because yet again Canada is in North America along with us. So, but the United States, guys. I gotta stop saying that, for real. That is a habit, but it's bad. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing that now. It's something I just started doing. Please forgive me. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today on this beautiful, marvelous day. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as myself. Seriously. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Feel free to follow the Twitch and all my other YouTube channels down below in the description. And I'm actually going to make a Patreon for this channel, guys. Yes, a Patreon for this channel, and go ahead and post some things that I can't post over here on YouTube. Oh, yeah. And I actually have a video I want to post on the Patreon, and it's that interview. It's that interview with Chopper, man. Yeah, I watched the full thing, reacted to it, but I cannot post it on YouTube. So if you guys are looking forward towards that, I will have the Patreon link in the description as well. Yet again, I'm not forcing you guys to come over there to Patreon because it's monthly memberships and stuff. But if you are interested in exclusive content, then feel free to go ahead and check it out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I love you all so much. All of my reactions will be on YouTube, though, by the way, if you want to check it out. I'm not forcing you guys to go pay for my content now. It's only stuff I cannot post on YouTube. That it's just prohibited. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep this channel for longevity, guys, forever. And I don't want anything to happen to it. So this is just a safe route. I love you all so much. Let me know what you thought about the video. And I'm looking forward towards your honest thoughts and opinions in the comment section